I don't think I was intending on making a video about this, but my intention was just to make a quote post about it and move on. But the more that I'm looking at it, it has to be addressed. The few posts that came across my table was I believe about the Mr. Beast games or Mr. Beast event. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I don't remember or have heard of how all these creators like ExtraEmily and Tyler1 came together in a particular space. But I made the post. Wait, did I? Am I in the viewed quotes? Am I in the viewed quotes? No, I'm not. But essentially, I made a post explaining the fact that he's pointing out before I'm yapping. I'm yapping farther ahead than what I'm trying to explain.
Tyler, my bestie!
Dude, why don't you go on someone else's stream? Why just...
What? I'm
He's
doing my
it
stream.
feels like he's tired.
I went to Lud's room, and now I get to see you just when
What's up,
we're
guys?
walking
We're
around.
back at it again.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
Look at that. Tyler's on the camera for the 7th time.
Yes, and
You should see her vlog. She's been doing the entire trip. She's putting my face in it all the time. She's a super fan. It's a little bit creepy.
I keep getting his side eye. He can go like this.
Yes, because she records me when I... Dude, there's no...
Well, I'm trying to get...
Listen to me. Listen to these streamers, by the way. They have no social awareness. They have no common courtesy. They don't care. It's like they're just going to pull out a camera and be like, yo, what's up, ExtraEmily?
Yeah, that's
ExtraEmily,
fine.
what up?
Yeah, that's just 2026.
What do you mean that's fine?
That's how
We have no
we roll.
rights as streamers. That's the issue. I'm going to change that.
Oh, and that's why you should run for president.
No.
Okay,
What the fuck?
I'll vote for you. Bye bye.
The 7th time.
It really feels like Emily is literally living in her own world, right? Like, you know how like the definition. Do you know the definition of insanity? And based on that knowledge, Tyler doesn't need to mention that they've seen each other several times, and Emily has put the camera in his face several times. But if that's what you lead with, there's a particular there's definitely a pattern.
Yes, and
You should see her vlog. She's been doing the entire trip. She's putting my face in it all the time. She's a super fan. It's a little bit creepy.
I keep getting his side eye. He can go like this.
Yes, because she records me when I... Dude, there's no...
Well, I'm trying to get...
Listen to me.
What are you trying to get? Because again, he just pointed out the fact that IRL streamers almost void the asking for consent motion.
These streamers, by the way, they have no social awareness. They have no common courtesy. They don't care. It's like they're just gonna pull out a camera and be like, yo, what's up, ExtraEmily?
And somehow...
Yeah, that's
ExtraEmily,
fine.
what up?
Yeah, that's just 2026.
That's like, yeah, you're saying that because you are... Actually, Emily is saying this because she is okay. She is okay with it. Does that mean that Tyler's okay with it because he's in the same space as her?
We have no rights as streamers. That's the issue. I'm gonna change that.
Oh, and that's why you should run for president.
No. Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
keep it up. I'll vote for you. Bye bye.
Are you on yourself?
Yeah, no one wants to deal with it. She is doing paparazzi behavior. The fact that, like, he doesn't want it, and she's just doing
No, but you're
paparazzi behavior, dude.
my bestie.
You can take whatever you want. Take as much free stuff as you can.
Dude, why don't you go on someone else's stream? Why just...
What? I'm
Free
doing my
loot,
stream and...
bestie.
I went to
Bestie, what do you mean,
Wtphu, and
bestie?
now I get to see you.
Are they beast? Yeah, Tyler1. Tyler again.
You just went...
What do you mean?
What's up,
We're
guys?
walking
We're
around.
back at it again.
Go inside QC. XQC.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
look at that. Tyler's on the camera for the 7th time.
Yes, and...
You should see her vlog.
Small, Tyler, best friends. Are they best friends? Because look at his face. Look at it. You have to pay attention to his face and tell me they're best friends.
Doing the entire trip. Just putting my face in it
Again, back again.
all the time. She's a super fan.
What's going
A
on?
bit creepy.
I keep getting... his side eye. He can go like this.
What do you mean, L. Tyler? He's allowed to not want the attention. What do you mean?
It's because she records me when I. There's no.
Well, I tried.
Stalker? Someone says stalker. Life can't get any better. Seriously, this is.
Listen to me. Listen to these streamers, by the way.
Stalker. W. Stalker. That's not good. You can go to prison for being a stalker, but because you're in a shared space that's meant to be content creators, not stalker anymore. It's like, oh, we happen to be here. He didn't. It doesn't feel like he consented to the content. That's the problem.
Social awareness. They have no common courtesy. They don't care.
What do you mean it's
like
funny?
Just gonna pull out a camera and be like, "Yo, what's up, ExtraEmily?
Yeah, that's
ExtraEmily,
fine.
what up?"
True. Yeah, like toast. True, right? IRL streamers don't automatically, like, they don't constantly ask for consent. That's the funniest thing about IRL streamers versus vloggers. Vloggers at least have the consent and the decency to block the majority of people that don't want to be in content.
Yeah, that's just 2020.
So small, true. He's true, but like facts, and yet she does it anyways.
That's how.
You have no rights as.
W. Tyler.
That's the issue. I'm
Yeah, we know.
gonna change.
Amen, amen.
Oh, and that's
Brother, sick, true WW, the GOAT.
president.
Yeah, well.
Okay, keep it up. I'll vote for you. Bye bye.
True, fair. Poor streamers, right? Poor streamers. That they're being attacked for what they're doing. But also, streamers' rights. Streamers don't have rights to point the camera at people without their consent.
Are you on your cell phone?
Paparazzi behavior.
No, but you're.
Like, this is like, it's like, the more I'm looking into the whole thing with ExtraEmily, it's just really stupid. Because this is also the same kid that ran a red light, like, during a stream and, like, doesn't think about it, right? She ran a red light because she was distracted on the road. And of course people wouldn't like it. It's crazy behavior to where even, like, there's a controversy where, like, she had an agreement with her family regarding, like, paid tuition. Oh, hold on, let me see. ExtraEmily tuition drama. Addresses online drama by confirming she paid her parents back, she stated that her successful streaming career allowed her to provide for her family and ensures their needs are met. Rumors that she stated, I paid my parents back for the tuition. But again, that's hard. It's, if she can casually run a red light because she's distracted by stream, I take that confirmation from her with a cup of salt, because it's difficult to, like, even swallow for myself. It's hard to say, hard to know, like, if what she's saying is true. So again, like, he's not wrong. Like, imagine just walking around and some streamer are like, oh shit, there's that guy, content, let's go. If your content is somebody else being on stream, you're not doing that great. That's the same kind of, like, mentality that David Dobrik? No, it's streamer Crash McLaren, Jack Doherty, Jack Doherty. Yeah, it was like a year ago. Jack Doherty crashes his car while reading chat. Apparently, the clip shows him speeding, hitting the car, and his cameraman friend was being told to still film while not even questioning hey, you okay, dude? Stop recording. Check out your health first. Like, no, you're recording. 20-year-old YouTuber Jack Doherty crashed a newly acquired McLaren, valued around $200K. Shows Doherty looking at his phone while driving on a wet Florida road, hydroplaning into a guardrail. Entire crash was captured live on Kick. Seen in the video calling for help, while his cameraman appears to be bleeding from his head. Viewers criticized Doherty for showing more concern for his wrecked car than his injured passenger. Permanently banned Doherty from the platform, citing a violation for safety guidelines. It's crazy because like that's the same behavior as some streamers are. Oh shit, there's a thing, content. Let's go. Tyler, yeah, like it's really funny. And then the next thing happens on my desk to where he calls out ExtraEmily, and like I almost perfectly agree.
Did meet a lot of other streamers who I haven't actually met before.
Because I think he's talking about his experience with a Mr. Beast Games thing or something like that.
Did I care to meet them? Yeah, fucking ExtraEmily's a fucking pest.
Hold on.
Did I care to meet them?
Again, he says that because he's there for the event. He's there like, hey, let's have some fun at this event. And if he meets somebody that he likes, that's a bonus. That's basically him clocking in for his job and making content at this platform. But then when he's off camera, he's like trying to unwind by himself, right?
Yeah, fucking ExtraEmily's a fucking pest. Bro, ExtraEmily would not leave. She is a...
Like, the face that Emily makes almost tells me that she knows what she's doing wrong, but not taking accountability. That's a face. This is a face of a girl not taking accountability until enough people tell her to. And, like, it's wild.
Super Giga fan. I'm not kidding. And I feel bad for the poor girl because I don't think people like talking to her, to be honest. So I'm honestly all she has. I think I'm probably the only one that...
I would say people are... I feel drained just hearing her say, yeah, dude, it's the thing in 2026. That clip sent me.
That even interacts with her, to be honest. That's why she's fucking around me all the time. Nah, she's all right though. All right, that's a compliment. She's all right. Did meet a lot of...
He says all right as if like, hey, drinking water for yourself is all right. I mean, eating McDonald's over Five Guys, that's all right. Having DiGiorno instead of like a handmade pizza, all right. Like that's the same attitude that I'm hearing from him. Like it's wild. I didn't intend on making this content, but like this is wow. Hold on, because I need to go back and like hear the audacity.
Well, I try to get...
Listen to me. Listen to these streamers, by the way. They have no social awareness. They have no common courtesy. They don't care. It's like they're just gonna pull out a camera and be like, "Yo, what's up, ExtraEmily?
Yeah, that's
ExtraEmily,
fine.
what up?
Yeah,
What's up, ExtraEmily?
yeah, that's
ExtraEmily,
fine.
what up?"
Yeah, that's just 2026.
That sounds like a creator who is accepting trends versus holding the line. That sounds like two kinds of creators. Creators who does the trend for the sake of the trend because that's how it is in X year versus holding the line and having standards. That's wild to me. Anything about like that response? She might be overwhelmed. Well, she is. Does he not need to frame it like that on stream? Because in my opinion, this is him calling out. You're allowed to call out controversial things. You're allowed to make your subjective opinion, your own opinion about certain things. And if his opinion is that, oh, it's like pest behavior, right? Like this is like there's a certain point to where if people do things with you enough, like if you don't want that around, like you're annoyed by it, you're allowed to be annoyed by like activities that people do, right? So for Emily to apparently do it, the camera in your face for the X number of time, is wild. If I came up to your face in public and like shoved my camera, I don't need you to shove. It's one thing to where I'll be courteous. One person can be courteous to the other in a public setting, right? But being shoved a camera in your face does so much to you in 2026, right? Yeah, it's okay, 2026. I mean, yeah, 2026. That should not be the standard. It's wild. And then Yeet, my guy. Hold on.
Shit, but he clears him say about Tyler. I don't care what any of the normies and the dumbasses say about Tyler. Tyler can sit there and do his league shit, but he clears them at IRL, he clears them at games, he clears them at variety, he clears them at collabs, he clears them in every possible angle, every aspect of it, he clears them. And it's what it is. I don't care what any of the normies and the dumbasses say about
The
Tyler.
glazing, yeah.
Tyler can sit there and
Yeah, because honestly, Tyler1 does deserve his flowers because he points out a huge point that nowadays some content creators for IRL streaming almost forget the concept of consent. The concept of consent has to be present at all times. Otherwise, what kind of society do we live in, right? Because what kind of rights does a streamer have to go into a public place and like start streaming, even if it's at a TwitchCon or at a SakuraCon or a public function, right? In most cases, if you see C-Dog VA live stream in public, he's extremely careful because he's in Japan and he's streaming and making content that's respectful of the culture that's there. And it's clear that in America there's not much of a culture where consent is king, or people don't want to be on camera. Have you ever thought about that, right? Let's see. Is the goat of streaming. XQC has always given him flowers, even going out of and saying, if Tyler never quits variety, I would have never had a chance. So I'm grateful Miss Gift started off as a Tyler1 fanboy, made a documentary of him. Okay. Greatest streamer of all times. Doesn't mean that we will stop perma-banning juicers. I don't know what that's referring to. That's interesting. The greatest streamer ever. GOAT non-pro league player, insane powerlifter, has kids, authentic fan base, 6'11". He might generally be the best streamer ever, yeah. But the point I want to go back to is the fact that she's pretty much like, this is, I know her name is ExtraEmily. It's a thing. She's going into the thing about her name, but also there's a certain point to where being this extra in people's faces should not be tolerated, because what does that set for you? Are you telling me you're just like this off camera as well? It's not genuine, right? You're not genuine. It's not a genuine feeling of hearing somebody feeling like right? It's a feeling. Well, that one time on Hassan's podcast, she showed everyone a spreadsheet of guys. That's weird. Again, why would you? This is just suspect behavior. I don't know how much it's true, but for someone to type this out means that the idea of Emily doing this came from somewhere. And in the world of the internet, if you're exposed to something enough times, you have your own opinion based on the exposure versus the actual ingestment of content. Nobody likes ExtraEmily because they see her through her mask and fake persona, on top of being annoying and childish as fuck. I argue in the question of Does she? I don't. Again, this is me as a tourist. I don't know her very well, but does she make these kinds of like overwhelming approaches out of curiosity, like that of a childish thing, or because people? Is it annoying because people aren't prepared for it? Because oftentimes things are annoying when it's hitting on a person's threshold of something. Again, I don't know. What do you mean, fuck there? That is this Splash TV is clearly an ExtraEmily subscriber. I can believe that. Yeah, I don't like. Again, I'm a choice. So what would I know, right?